Okay, we have a best of 3 challenge between Slinx and Donar. Both, I believe, do have 1 win right now. And there is a new map pool. The first map is always from the ranked map pool in Sparta. And it looks like Acropolis got added to that ranked map pool. We actually did play a 2 versus 2 on here earlier, so these two are probably a little familiar with this map now. Slinx deciding to go with Persia for this first game, and Donar from Germany deciding to go with Celts. And Donar is going to open with the barracks, and so is Slinx. And actually, when we played 2 versus 2, I think Donar opened with the barracks as well, but last time Slinx did not. So he might not want to fall victim to being raided to death and just have those Barabara out just in case. Okay, Acropolis. Sometimes I've heard people refer to this as a larger oasis because you have this pond here right in the center, right? And this map, Acropolis, does appear to be much larger. And you do have this little hill that you're up on that you start out at. Okay, these two spearmen are going to collide. No, they're just going to keep on going. No, they're not stopping. Okay, Donar's going to turn around. Okay, as I mentioned before, I think in order to win these battles, if you're Celtic, if you're the Celts, you have to really outnumber your opponent. So you got to hope they do something to mess up to where you can outnumber them. I don't know, like 2 to 1. But actually, Slinx, he learned his lesson from the past. He's gonna keep 1 villager on gold. That's exactly what you need to do. It's pretty much all you need. 1 villager on gold so you can keep up with your Sparabara production. And even now, I think Slinx is able to win this battle, but I think he just wants to wait until he can get more Sparabara. And Donar now up to 9 spearmen. Okay, so Donar tried to go around so he can raid the other hunts, but Slinx did spot him, and he's going to respond to this. His storehouse wasn't completed, so he did lose a little bit of resources there. And that looks like about all he's going to be able to get away with for now. Because there are a lot of Sparabara here now. 11 Sparabara, more in queue. To the 10 Celtic spearmen. Alright, Donar on his way to the Bronze Age. Slinx has a while yet. Let's see, he does have 13 villagers on food. Okay, he does not have hunting dogs. I think hunting dogs would have definitely helped him Get enough food. Actually, there, he can click up now to the Bronze Age. Okay, there it is. And here, Donar using this Celtic Spearman speed to his advantage. 6 speed for the Sparabara, I believe it's 7. And yeah, Donar's right to pull away here. He might want to get a few more long swords before he engages. Okay, second town center going up for Donar. Defensive second town center. Okay, and second town center going up for Slinx right now. Okay, Slinx getting his handsaw and the loom. Conditioning for Donar. I like these pumpkin heads. Alright. It looks like Donar is out of position now. He was unable to spot these Sparabara coming. He actually just passed them. But Slinx does not want to commit there to trying to do any significant damage. He's just going to back off for now. And Donar is going to move into Slinx's wood line and see what he can get done. Okay, but good reaction by Slinx. Both players playing very aggressive. It looks like Donar is going to be the first to try to get his dock here on the center pond. Okay, both players looking like they're playing very aggressive right now. Constantly trying to raid, go on the offensive. Okay, and Slinx is outmatched here, so he might not want to stand and fight. I think he realizes there's actually quite a few longswords here. 14 longswords. So the Sparabara are actually no match for them. Let's take a look here. Okay, Slinx is getting okay, he's getting conditioning now. Sparabara champion, which is gonna improve their health and pierce armor. He does have archery range. Make that 2 archery ranges. So he can counter those long swords and spearmen. See, he does have 9 bowmen right now, and that actually might be enough. He is getting marksmanship. Donar in position for another attack, and Slinx has abandoned this wood line. It looks like they both might have lost their scouts. Let's see. because I know it is hard to do, but that's kind of one thing you want to try to do when there's this much raiding going on, is to keep your scout alive, right? And just have your scout tracking their movement, right? Because it'll help you if you're ready for the attack when you get there. Alright. More storehouse upgrades being researched for Slinx. Let's take a look here at the villager count. 48 for Slinx and 48 for Donar. Okay, so dead even. Donar ahead in overall population. He does have 2 fishing boats out here on the pond. Okay, Slinx still with 2 archery ranges and 1 barracks. Let's take a look at Donar and see what he has for production. Okay, looks like 2 barracks for now, 2 archery ranges. Looks like he's getting an armory. So he wants to get that armory lead. No armory for Slinx just yet. Okay, Slinx on his way to the Silver Age. And Donar on his way to the Silver Age. Also getting his loom, healing ointment, druids. Let's see, Slinx pulled ahead in overall population, now at 56 villagers. To the 56, so both still dead even. And this is very impressive by Slinx, being a new player. And keeping up with Donar, who has, you know, definitely has much more experience than him. But yeah, definitely keeping up. And not falling behind like we see most newer players do. Slinx has been training quite a bit. And he's really improving. Now he has some stables down here. Let's see, just 1 stables for now. He's getting those Asabar out. Okay, net lures for Donar. And Slinx does have enough resources for that 3rd town center. Let's see where he places that. Okay, and Donar is going to see this too late. Okay, he lost half those slingers there, but I think he's okay with that. Because now he's in the 3rd age and he can transition to Wood Raiders to counter the bowmen. Okay, Longsword champion being researched for Donar. Bowman champion for Slinx, as well as combined arms for his barracks. He must have another... Oh, he canceled it. Okay. He canceled it to get blot out the sun. Okay, Slinx up to 153 population, 66 villagers. 135 population and 70 villagers for Donar. There's the 3rd town center for Donar, 3rd town center for Slinx. It's completed. Okay, shield wall for his increases Barabar's pierce armor. Okay, very nice upgrade for Spar Bar, and also getting his aid tent now. I don't believe there's any armory. Okay, he's just building it now. 2 armories are being built here for Slinx. Okay, so Donar will have the armory lead. Okay, shield rim almost finishing up. Temper about to finish up here. Okay, both players almost maxed out. Okay, armory, tech being researched now for Slinx. Slinx at 72 villagers. Donar maxed out with 75 villagers. Okay, got his stables up. 3 barracks, 2 archery ranges. Look at his composition here. 14 loads, 24 long swords, 14 slingers, 13 horsemen. And does he have druids in here? I don't see any druids. Okay, Slinx is going to turn. I think he was debating whether or not he wanted to. No, we're going to have a base trade. He is not going to turn his military around. He is just going to push forward. Okay, and down goes one of his town centers. So it looks like Donar is going to go back and try to save his base. Okay, so Slinx has a chance to gather enough stone and rebuild that town center. Donar does have enough resources, and there I think he just started to rebuild. And his entire military is almost on its way to confront this Persian military. Okay, 44 bowman champions. Slinx still has his meat shield alive for now. Okay, nice job by Slinx to kite with these bowmen. He's still 40 bowmen. Okay, Donar was able to clean that up. Nicely done. Slinx. Okay, he was able to rebuild his third town center. And now he's going to work to rebuild his military force. And Donar's wasting no time going on the counter-offensive. Okay, he is setting up his market lines. Slinx is going to intercept Donar's forces here, and he's going to get some free shots off. Okay, broadhead arrows being researched now by Donar. He has a few bowmen, not a lot, 5 right now in his composition. He's almost maxed out, getting a lot of upgrades here. A plow, pole saw, stone saw, chainmail, call of the boar, 4 Celtica. Okay, wall going up here for Donar. He wants to stop Slinx from expanding. Okay, so Slinx is not far off from being able to go to the Golden Age. He just needs to gather stone. Let's see how much. Okay, 600 stone is all he needs. Same with Donar. Donar's able to go to the Golden Age if he wants to right now. Okay, these two militaries are set to clash here. Donar having all of his Silver Age armor upgrades. Slinx might want to wait until he gets his. He has one. He's working on the other two right now. Okay, Donar on his way to the Golden Age. Donar now that he's in the Golden Age. He's getting those Golden Age armory techs. Also getting those Age 4 champion upgrades. Road Raider champion. Let's see, and here's the 4th town center being built now for Donar. Slinx, it looks like he was able to sell some resources and hook up to the Golden Age. Okay, a lot of upgrades being researched here for Donar. Okay, Slinx is maxed out. He should be close to... Okay, there it is now. He's almost finished. Okay, let's take a look here at the villagers. 59 for Slinx and 85 for Donar. Okay, Slinx does have enough resources now to get that 4th town center, so let's see where he decides to drop that. Okay, I was just about to say it would be nice if he could get a fortress here to add some extra protection for his markets. Now, if he's not careful, he's going to get surrounded here. And they're going to fight right in Slinx's market line. Okay, it looks like Slinx probably needed Immortals to deal with these Road Raiders. Okay, GG. Good effort by Slinx. Once he was fighting in his market line, it wasn't going to be long until he was starved of resources. Okay, he was getting the max amount of gold here, 300. That's a nice market line. Okay, we are on game 2 of this best of 3 challenge. Okay, Slinx looking for a win to stay alive. Decided to switch to Egyptians after losing that first game on Acropolis, and looks like he's going to open with the barracks. Donar, after winning with Celts, deciding to switch to Persia for the second game after winning and having to change his civilization. And it looks like he's going to open with the barracks as well. And that's going to be expected on Oasis, smaller map. You want to try to get the advantage by knocking your opponent off their hunt, slowing them down just a little bit, and trying to get whatever tiny bit of edge you can get, and hope that it will pay off in the late game or the mid game. Okay, Sparta out here for Donar. Egyptian Spearmen out ready to defend for Slinx. Okay, Slinx plans on keeping the Spearman production going because they do cost 10 gold, so he's going to keep that one villager on the gold mine to make sure that he does that he's able to keep that Spearman production up. So 5 out here right now for Slinx and 4 for Donar. I wonder if Donar will realize this might have been a mistake by him. He probably thought that the wood line was bigger, but I'm pretty sure he meant to go over here. Because this will run out fairly soon. But I mean, he'll be able to gather the wood here for a little while, I guess. And it's going to be no issue for him to switch if he needs to. Okay, let's see. 9 spearmen now for Slinx, 7 for Donar. Okay, both players advancing to the Bronze Age now. Okay, so it looks like Slinx wanted to push out, but I think once he knew he was spotted by Donar's scout, he decided to turn back around. Okay, Slinx with enough resources for that second town center. Donar needing 50 more wood. 20 and then about 20 more. Okay. Alright, so he has enough. Okay, forward town center for Slinx. Defensive town center for Donar. Slinx getting his loom, protect his villagers, handsaw to be able to gather that wood a little faster. Okay, Donar was attempting to advance forward and see what type of damage he could do, but he was met by the 9 Egyptian spearmen from Slinx. Okay, Donar with an archery range for a second production building. Alright, so now that Slinx sees that there's bowmen here in the composition for Donar, he might want to think about transitioning to, okay, he's doing it now. He's getting his stables so he can get those camel riders out. Okay, and a 1-1-1 for Donar. Donar getting his stables. Also getting a Sparta champion. Now getting his handsaw, hunting dogs for Slinx. Hey, we're Hoover. Yeah, Donar seems like he will go for H3 paid labor and even taking pickaxe. Yeah, it's very possible. Especially if Slinx is going to give him time. Let's see, right now Donar currently at 43 villagers. Slinx at 44. Okay, so about even. Both players playing relatively safe right now. Last game they were just constantly raiding each other all over the map. Now it seems like they want to kind of sit back and get their macro game going. Okay, armory for Slinx. Last time Donar was the first one to have the armory. This time it's Slinx. I don't see an armory right now for Donar at all. Okay, Spearman champion for Slinx. Okay, we're at the 11-minute and 10-second mark. 54 villagers for Donar, 52 for Slinx. Look at their compositions right now. 19 bowmen, 13 spar bar champion, and 7 spearmen. 4 off spar to the... Oh, it looks like Slinx is going to send his 10 camel riders to go raiding. Okay, it looks like Slinx was unsuccessful in trying to break down that wall so he can get in and raid. Donar got there right in time. And I guess change of plans. It looks like Donar wants to just go ahead and mass up for now. Almost maxed out at 160. Slinx managed to sneak in the Silver Age, now getting Axeman Champion. And getting a fortress up here. Okay. Armory text being researched by both players. Okay, elephants in queue now for Slinx. Currently at 66 villagers to the 69. Oh, now make that 63 after that raid there on the gold mine. Okay, no third town center yet for Slinx. Like I said, still not extremely aggressive compared to the last game. I think Slinx might just want to try to play this a little bit more careful. Yeah, very nice. Slinx is going to move in while the Asabara are out of position. Okay, now he's going to pull his camel riders back to join the fight here. Okay, Slinx. Looks like he's having a food problem here. He is actually able to get a dock here on this center pond. And he has plenty of wood. He could start farming. He does have berries. I think he's going to try to get on there. On those berries. Okay, he's on berries here as well. Okay, and now he's going to start farming. Okay, Donar's population really dropped here with that attack. Looks like he started to struggle with gold a little bit. Now he's down to 59 villagers. Slinx at 66. Okay, now it's Donar. That's going on the offensive here. Okay, Slinx's resources are looking really good. Donar now at 73 villagers, 137 population. Slinx can keep producing here. Okay, there's the third town center going up for him now. Oh, he lost some houses. He had to rebuild those houses and get that third town center, and he has his market set up here. Okay, Slinx is almost maxed out here. No caravans yet for Slinx. I wouldn't say this is the best market line. Oh, let's see if Slinx gets this wall completed in time before this mounted archer raid. Okay, Slinx about maxed out. He's gonna move out. Just finished up his Silver Age melee armory tech. And where is Donar's forces? Okay, he's gonna move into position here to try to repel this attack. Donar almost maxed out as well. And Slinx is fighting right in the market line with Donar. But Slinx's resources are starting to fizzle out, so he's gonna back off for now. That left both of them about even. 75 villagers for Donar, 68 for Slinx. Okay, so as it stands right now, 1 Silver Age Armory Tech Research for Donar. Okay, good job. I know how frustrating it is trying to chase down these raids, but you want to try to avoid trying to chase these with your entire military. Okay. Nice job by Slinx. He's almost back to being maxed out. Alright, we're gonna see who turns around where we have a bit of a base trade going on right now. Okay, looks like Donar was able to break through. And Slinx is showing no sign of turning around. Okay, Donar's actually gonna turn around and head back to his base. Okay, let's look at their armories right now. I think they're about even. Okay, no, Slinx has all of his Silver Age armory techs. Donar only has one. He's about to get 2 here and a 3rd on the way. So right now, Slinx has the armory lead. Okay, nice job by Slinx. If you look at the population of Donar, down 118, still has 78 villagers. Slinx staying maxed out, 180 pops, 70 villagers. Resources still looking okay. Streaming in more units here, more elephants, and axemen to counter these immortals. Okay, Slinx looking very good right now. Looking very strong. Has a really good composition. Okay, and there's a GG. So we're headed for game 3. Okay, yeah, that was really impressive there by Slinx. Oh, and looks like Donar really had the tech lead there, 34 to 19. But Slinx had what he needed to win that battle, so nice job. Okay, third and final game. This best of three challenge has gone the distance. Donar, after losing the last game on Oasis, decided to stay with Persia, and he got to choose the map and decided he wanted Arabia. And he is not even going to look for his hunts. He's just going to go ahead and build his storehouse right on the berries. Slinx, after winning the last game, had to change his civ and decided to go with Babylonians after that impressive win with Egypt on Oasis. And we will see what strategy or tactics these guys want to use on this very large map for the final game. It actually looks like both of them are not going to waste their time looking for hunts. They're just going to both start out on berries for now, which is fine. Even though it's slower, it is safe. And as long as you can manage your resources right, you should still be okay getting going into the mid game. Now I have seen all sorts of strategies used on Arabia. I don't think either player is going to try anything too risky. The last game on Oasis, well, the first game you saw a lot of raiding on Acropolis. On Oasis, you've seen them kind of playing a little bit more cautiously, waiting until they got their economies balanced and waited until they got their armory upgrades and before they really pushed out. Not a lot of raiding going on Oasis. So let's see here on Arabia if that changes or if they still decide to play somewhat cautiously. Okay, both players on their way to the Bronze Age now. Okay, let's see. 2 on food for Donar, 9 on wood, 2 on gold, and 4 on stone. For Slinx, we have 5 on food, 5 on wood, 5 on stone. Okay, Slinx, wasting no time getting a second town center, getting it defensively, also getting that handsaw for Donar, and he's also placing his second town center down defensively on the wood line. Slinx getting a garden built early to get some of that food income. Okay, and stables for first production building, and this is kind of what you can expect because it's a large map, so you're going to want faster, more mobile units. Okay, pickaxe for Donar. Okay, both players scouting to see what the other is up to. Let's take a look here and see if Slinx discovered. Okay, so he didn't see that second town center. He doesn't know about the stables. And let's look at Donar's vision. Okay, same thing with Donar. He's not sure where that second town center is. Okay, Donar sending his Asabara over to do some raiding, and I'm pretty sure he did scout these villagers here. 6 villagers on this berry bush. Okay, double stables for Donar. Okay, Donar getting hunting dogs. Let's see, did he... Okay, he did make his way out to the hunts. Alright, these two are going to pass each other. And I think Slinx will turn his lancers around to deal with the threat. We can assume that these markets will be set up here at some point. Alright, we're at 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Let's get a villager count. 41 for Donar, 46 for Slinx. And right now, Slink's trying to get those, get that barracks completed and get those spearmen out to deal with these Asabara. Looks like both are okay. Slinx was housed. Donar might have just been out of food. Okay, but he is getting his wall up here. Okay, early armory here for Donar. And he's already researching temper. So let's see, he's already at 20 melee cavalry DPS. And we will keep an eye and see what that increases to. Okay, increased to 24. Okay, Slinx was able to sneak in that Silver Age. And once he gets there, he'll be able to get mounted archers to mix in the composition with the lancers, so that they're much more effective. Donar getting horsemanship, 5% movement speed, and plus 10% snare resistance. Okay, walls going up here for Slinx now as well. And early markets for Slinx, so he is not wasting any time. And right now he's going to let Donar chase him around until he gets to the Silver Age. Okay, nicely done by Slinx. Okay, so I'm sure Donar has realized that Slinx made it to the Silver Age. So I'm sure he wants to hurry up and get there himself. And he's close. Okay, and there it is. Donar now clicked up to the Silver Age. Okay, and there's the Lancer champion being researched for Slinx. Okay, Donar 18 Asabara. Looks like he actually is going to be able to break through the wall before Slinx can get there. Okay, it looks like Donar is going to get away with being able to do a little damage here. He left the markets intact, but he got away with killing a caravan and destroying a garden. Okay, now mounted archers out here on the map for Donar, and Donar's getting his markets up now. So both players preparing for the late game, and let's see how much gold. 134 gold for Slinx. I thought he would get more, but oh, I guess not. Okay, let's see here. 69 villagers for Donar. 76 for Slinx. Let's look at their armories. Okay, 2 Bronze Age for Donar. And no armory yet for Slinx. I don't see an armory anywhere. Oh yeah, okay. So he didn't research any yet. Okay, there's the first one. Barbed arrows. Okay, it looks like Slinx is going to lose a few caravans. Well, more than a few. 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Slinx might want to think about double walling this so he has enough time, or try to go on the offensive and control the fight. Okay, he's going to put a fortress there. Okay, very nice. And I think he has these walls upgraded. Yeah, he does. Okay, Slinx's queue has temporarily stopped. Let's see what's going on here. I think he's trying to first deal with these attacks. Let's see, more gardens going up here. What Slinx probably needs to do is keep half of his units at one location, just so he has some sort of military presence there. Okay, let's take a look at Donar's base. Let's see how much gold he's getting. Okay, 252 gold. Let's see. And it looks like, okay, he does have immortal camps. He does have 4 stables, 5 immortal camps. Okay, Slinx is maxed out here. 180 pop with 95 villagers. He's going to go on the offensive, but I think he's actually going to be behind an armory. Okay, it looks like he only has 1 bronze age. He's about to have 1 silver. And then another bronze on the way. Okay, now it's going to be Donar who's going to have to turn around. Donar also maxed out here. 93 villagers, 180 pop. Okay, and Donar's going to turn around. Slinx might actually manage to break through here. Okay, I'm not sure why he's not going to push in. Okay, he probably doesn't want to get trapped in there. Okay, let's see. Okay, Royal Guard's in queue now for Slinx. Okay, price adjusting for Donar's markets. Okay, Donar on his way to the Golden Age. Okay, Slinx on his way to the Golden Age. Now, I think for Slinx to deal with this composition here, he's probably going to need Bowman. I don't think he has any archery ranges. Okay, looks like he's just going to go with Royal Guards and Lancer Champions for now. Okay, 4th down center going up now for Donar. Okay, Immortal Champions, Horseshoes, Saddlebags. Okay, here comes the Palatonins for Donar. Okay, and Palatonins for Slinx as well. Okay, Total War, Damascus Steel, Horseshoes for Slinx. Okay, Slinx currently at 75 villagers. 96 villagers for Donar. Okay, Slinx might need more Palatonins. It looks like Donar is really going to be digging in here. Okay, Slinx is not getting maxed out to 200 population. Okay, I think he's finally getting that 4th town center. Okay, there it is. Okay, nice fight for Slinx. This fight really going in Slinx's favor. Okay, I think, okay, yeah, there's two Palantonins in queue here for Slinx. I think Slinx realizes, um, you really can't push forward under two fortresses and tower fire. Okay, at some point you're gonna need siege. Donar really building forward here. And Donar also has a really nice bank. And Donar is going to try to target the market line. And it doesn't look like Slinx is going to take the bait. He just wants to go ahead and push forward. Okay, Slinx is doing a good job taking out a lot of this forward production. And there's the wonder for Donar. Okay, very nice game. Alright, very nice fortification here for Donar. He wanted to make sure that Slinx was not going to be able to break through easily. And this is kind of what you need to do. You need multiple layers here on Arabia. Just so that your forces can get there in time to stop the attack.